6:30 in the morning and we're having some kind of storm. Taken by surprise. I can take you anywhere you want. I am up making Corey some breakfast. He just has 3 slices of ham, 2 eggs, and then the wrap on with cheese, and then his coffee. And that's what he has in the morning. Going to try to take a walk out to the garden between rainfalls. Hey, buddy. That rainstorm was so nice. We're gonna have more rain coming in, so I have to go make sure everything is up and didn't fall over because we had some pretty high winds. The rain does the garden so good. That thing just sprouted out. And that little dahlia you could barely see yesterday is way up now. They love the rain. I guess there's some special minerals in rainwater that plants really thrive on. And that's why after a good rain, your garden looks so good. Look at those black tomatoes. This is the plant that I didn't know exactly what it was because we lost the tag. These are either a black crim or a black beauty. The Napa Cherry Chardonnay right there. Gated nasturtium is really coming up now. Beans are finally taking hold of the trellis, so they should be climbing pretty quickly now. Look at the rainfall we got last night and this morning. Wow, that's a lot of rain. We have a pretty healthy soil. We have mushrooms going up in it. That's funny. These are potato beetles. They look similar to cucumber beetles, but they have a brown head. The cucumber beetles have a black head. So that is a potato beetle. Do you think the barn kitties are hungry? I got some food for you. Every morning, they're crazy kitties. Sitting here trying to get my video up and live this morning from yesterday, editing my new clips that I got this morning. And the one thing I hate about the new YouTube creator is that you cannot have it processed, even though you have it all ready, until after they check your video, make sure there's no copyright infringements on it. Now I have to literally go in and click on publish before it will publish it for me. So that's what I am working on right now, along with I have my coffee there too. My coffee is 1 smart point today. This is what I went for with lunch today. I'm having an apple, Honeycrisp apple, which is nice and cold. I love cold apples. And then I'm going to have this Chobani yogurt. This is a 6-point yogurt. Yeah, it is. Because I bought a bunch of these when the kids were still here. Eclipse, no licking apples. No, that's not nice. No. Sit. Good boy. You stay there. So anyway, I bought a bunch of those when the kids were still here because they were eating them, and I have like probably 3 or 4 of these left, so I'm going to eat these up. But that's 6 points, and I'm going to eat them while I still have the points to use for them. So that's what I'm having for lunch today. Plus a seltzer water. It's the raspberry and regular water. I really love this yogurt. I'm so sad that I love it so much, but it's got like a curdling effect to it, which I love. I don't know. It tastes like there might be little pieces of cheese in there, literally, but it is so good. And they have this coffee one, coffee mocha or something like that. Coffee bean, something like that in the Chobani, and it is so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I can't buy any more of it because those are also 6 points. I think most of these are 6 points. But I did get some more yogurt because I love yogurt, but I got the light and fit, and those are 2 points per container. So I'll have those for like snack time instead of ice cream. I'm going to replace my ice cream desserts and stuff with the strawberry cheesecake yogurt, which is 2 points. I am making a chicken dish for dinner tonight. I have some chicken frying up here in my Instant Pot. And what I did, I just had 2 chicken breasts and I chopped them up with my kitchen shears. I'm going to add some onions in here. So far I have salt, pepper, 2 breasts of chicken cut up, and a little bit of onion, and that's fresh onion, and then half a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. That should be real good. Whew, my phone's fogging up. We're just gonna stir this up, and I've had my noodles. I take these out of here. I have my noodles on here, and I'm just gonna zero out the whole container and take out 12 grams. Or 12 ounces, sorry, not 12 grams. So much easier than wasting a dish. So I'm gonna go until I hit negative 12. There we go. So that's 12 ounces of noodles in there. And I'm gonna put 3 cups of chicken broth to that. This is 1. Here is 2. And there is 3. I'm gonna stir this up. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of garlic. This should have been added while you're frying up the chicken, but I forgot. It'll be fine. It'll be fine though. Just stir it around in there. It'll cook. First time I forgot, so I'll let you know if that really was fine. I am adding 1 of these diced can with green chili, Rotel, the small one. I add that in there, and we're gonna stir this all up. And again, make sure those noodles are as much down as you can get them. They'll cook. They will cook with this pressure in here. So just put them down as much as you can. Now we're going to close this lid up. More gets added to this in a little bit. Make sure the vent is down. Okay. So this is flat and this is down. And now we're going to, and this is a Pampered Chef. You can do it in an Instant Pot, any kind of thing. What you're going to do is just cook it on regular. So I just do custom time. And you're going to cook it for just 3 minutes. Now it takes time to come up to pressure and all of that, and then start. That's it. While you're waiting for this, let me show you what you got to do to prep for the rest of this. What I'm going to do is run out on my balcony and grab some basil. We're just going to grab some lettuce leaf. That will work out just fine. So we're going to take, which one do I want to take? Got so many choices. I'm going to take this great big one right here. I'll take this one, wash it up real good, and that should be plenty. You need about a 1/4 cup chopped up, and that is a humongous. I've got my lettuce basil here, and I need about a 1/4 cup. I use the same knife that I used for my onions. I'm going to cut off that little thing right there in the center. Okay, now what I do is I just roll this up. And I'm going to just slice it, julienne, this, to thin little ribbons. Oh my goodness, does it smell like basil in here? Woo, it smells so good. I love, this is the ingredient that made me want to try this dish. This is called Tuscan chicken. I did change it up a little bit because that's what I do. I will try and find the video or find the recipe and link it down below for you. So you have it down below in case you want to try it as is. Now the thing I changed is the original recipe calls for 3/4 cup fat-free plain Greek yogurt. So we use half of this, and we also use half sour cream. And let me tell you, that makes a world of difference. It is so delicious. Okay, that is half sour cream, half yogurt. And it says to dump this into a small bowl. 3/4 of a cup of cottage cheese is what I put in. Two-thirds cup of Parmesan, grated. That's a lot of Parmesan. But boy, whoa. I'm a messy cook. I am super, super messy. You guys know that about me if you've been watching my videos at all. You know I'm a very messy cook. It takes me a long time to clean up after I cook. It's amazing. But I try to be fast and efficient, and sometimes you just gotta be messy when you're fast, you know? Now what I'm gonna do is take this and throw my basil in here, because now I've got to cut up some spinach. You don't have to put spinach in it. If you don't like spinach, don't put it in there, but you don't even taste it. I promise you, you don't taste it. Now I just take a nice big handful. Then what I do is I just kind of crumple this up and slice it up. And then I slice it this way. This is it. That's the whole entire dish. The original recipe calls for sun-dried tomatoes. I've never got those. I just used the can of tomatoes with the chilies in it because we like a tiny little hint of spice, which is really not spicy at all with that. But the way we make it here is just, oh my gosh, it's so good, you guys. This is one of our favorite dishes that we have found over this last year that I've been gone. So I just had to share it with you guys because it is delicious. These are the points. The blue plan, now this is if you use all yogurt. So this goes up by, I think it was 3 points. So we count a bowl as 10 points. So blue plan is 7, green plan is 9, purple plan is 2. If you use all Greek yogurt instead of half and half. And this is from mycrazygoodlife.com. If you want to check that out. In case I forget to post the recipe, it's mycrazygoodlife.com. That's where I found this. I got all that stuff done. So we have 1 minute left on the timer here. Once this hits 0, you want to quick release it. And then you're going to add, oh, there it is. So we're going to quick release this. So when that red button goes down, it'll be done. And then when I open it, I'll show you what it looks like. This is done releasing. We're going to add the spinach and the basil first, and then we're going to add that bowl of goodness. Before I do add this though, I'm going to remove some of the liquid out of here because there's usually too much and it's too runny for us. So I really like a more saucy, thick sauce instead of a thin sauce. So I do remove some of the liquid in there. The pressure button just went down, so we're going to open this up, and it doesn't look much different than the way we left it last time. Inside here there's quite a bit of liquid there at the bottom, so I'm going to remove a lot of that. I say I probably removed about 1.25 cups of the liquid out of here. I'm going to pour all of our greens in there. Then we're just going to stir this up and let it wilt. We're going to add all of this. I'm going to put you down while I add this. All right, that is it. Now we're just going to stir this all together. And this is done. This is all it is. It took me a total of maybe 15 minutes to make this meal. And let me tell you, oh, it's so good, you guys. It is so good. I'll probably count mine for 7 because I'm not going to have 1.25 cups. I'm just going to have maybe a cup. Corey's not up here yet, so I just put the lid back on it. It'll stay nice and warm until he gets up here. It should be, oh, he might be up in a half an hour. So that'll stay nice and warm for that length of time. So this is our Tuscan chicken meal. And these are leftovers. So we have 5 servings left over. So we've got 7 servings out of this. Not bad.